Oops, sorry about that. So 4 plus 2 gives me 6, and 4 plus 0 gives me 4, meaning that my product of 42 times 11 is 462. All right, for this next one, I'm going to give you guys the option of either trying it on your own, pausing the video and coming back to see if you got it right, or you can do it together with me if you think you still need some practice. Either way, let's get started. I have 78 times 94. Again, if you think you have the confidence and you're ready to go ahead and try this out and then press play and we will check it. So it's written horizontally. I need to stack it up. I'm going to do 78 times 94. If I decompose it and I look at my two different pieces for each number, 78 breaks up into 70 plus 8, and 94 breaks up into 90 and 4. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So starting off in my ones, I'm on level 1, I'm at the beginning of the game. I'm going to do 4 times my ones up top, so I have 4 times 8. Put your equal sign, move on. When you're done with your ones, you can move on to your 10. So I have 4 times what? Do you remember? 4 times, what is this? 70. If you said 70, you got it right, because remember, you did your 4 times your 8, and now you have 4 times that 7 means 70. So 4 times 70. Again, that 7's in the tens place, so you have to be putting 70. If you're putting 7, that's where you're going wrong. Next up, I'm done with my ones. I can cross those out, move on to your tens. I have 90, remember, not 9, 90 times my ones, which is 8. So I should see 90 times 8 inside your notebooks. 90 times 8. If you made it this far, I'm going to go ahead and give you the first keyword. There are 2 keywords on this video. The first keyword is sky, S-K-Y, sky. Go ahead and write that down up at the top, so that way when I check your notebooks to see your work done, I can see that. So your keyword number 1 is going to be sky. Go ahead and write that down. All right, so moving on to my last piece. I got a little sidetracked there. So I did my 90 times my 8. And now I'm going to do my 90 times what? What is this? 90 times 70. That's what you should have written down. Go ahead and double check yourself. I'm going to set this up, making sure I line up my ones. 8 times 4. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 gives me 32. 4 times 70. I might not know what that is, but I do know what 4 times 7 is. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 14 gives me 28. Put your 28. Don't forget about that 1 0, so put your 0. 90 times 8. Might not know what 90 times 8 is, but I do know that 9 times 8 gives me 72. And then I'm left with that 1 0, so I want to plug that in. And my last one here, 90 times 70. I might not know what that is, but I do know that 9 times 7 gives me 63. And then I'm left with these 2 zeros that I want to plug in on the end. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 gives me 2. Let's see here. 0 plus 2 plus 8, that gives me 10. Plus 3 gives me 13. Put your 3. Carry your 1. 7 plus 3 gives me 10, 11, 12, and 13. Put your 3, carry your 1. 6 plus 1 gives me 7. 1, 2, 3, comma. My product of 78 times 94 is 7,332. Great job to you if you got that right. Okay, let's move on to number 4. So for number 4, I'm going to be doing 57 times 14. Again, this is written horizontally. This one I want you to do on your own. So go ahead and pause the video. Everybody, go ahead and pause the video right now. I want you to try to solve this one on your own. Okay, so this is written horizontally. I need to go ahead and stack it up, break it up, or decompose. do my pieces, multiply, and then add. So I'm going to do 57 times 14. Now I'm going to decompose. 57 turns into 50 plus 7. And 14 breaks up or decomposes into 10 and 4. Here we go. Let's get started. Like in a video game, I'm on the bottom first level. My ones times my ones. So I have 4 times 7. That's my first piece. 4 times 7. Move on to your next level. 4, you're still in your ones. 4 times your tens. So what should it be? 4 times what? 50. Remember, you did your 4 times your 7. Now you're doing your 4 times your 50. Not 5, it's 50. If you put 5 down, that will give you the wrong answer. Now that you're done with your ones level, you can move on to your tens level. So I have 10, not 1, but 10 times my ones, which is 7, so 10 times 7, and my tens times my 10, so 10 times 50. So I did 10 times 7, now I'm doing 10 times 50. I need to do my multiplication, then I can add this all up. So 4 times 7, 7 plus 7 is 14, 14 plus 14 is 28. Put your 28. 4 times 50. I don't know what 4 times 50 is, but I do know that 4 times 5 gives me 20. And I'm left with 1 0. 10 times 7, I know straight off my head, that gives me 70. And 10 times 50, you should know that that gives you 500 straight out of your brain. Because anything times 10, you're putting a 0 at the end. You could do 1 times 5 gives you 5, and then you have 2 zeros. Either way, you're going to get 500. So you did all your multiplication. Last step is to add. You get 8, 9, and 7, meaning that your product was 798. If you got that right, great job. If not, you need to go back, rewatch parts of this video, and see where you're making that mistake. If you don't know where you're making that mistake, you need to rewatch. Don't be lazy. All right, and the last one you guys are going to be doing on your own. The last one is going to be 19 times 26. This is an independent one. We're going to be checking it when I get back on Thursday. The second keyword for this video, so keyword number 2, is storm. Go ahead and put this at the top of your paper. That way when I double check your work, I can see that you watched the entire video all the way through. Go ahead and do 19 through 26. That's what you're working on right now.